don't know why my microphone ain't working. That was weird. But this game keep crashing on me. I was trying to show it off a little bit. I wanted to play Devil May Cry 4. No, it keep crashing on me though. Every time I try to go to PC settings to try to change something, oh, it just crash. GG's. Devil May Cry 4 crashes. Oh, that might be an easy win for the Steam Deck again. Can't even play it. Devil May Cry 4 crash on PC settings. There we go. Launch the game as normal. After everything's loaded, hit Alt Enter to force it. Launch the game as normal. After hitting is loaded, hit Alt Enter. Go to PC setting. Let the game crash. What? What up, Wolfpack? That's so goofy. You gotta let the game crash first before you can play it? That sounds crazy. That don't sound crazy. Oh yeah, you gotta, by the way, you gotta crash before you can actually use it. That sounds insane. Alright, let's try it again. So, you Alt, first I gotta Alt Enter, Control Alt Enter? Was it Control Alt? Yeah, Alt Enter, obviously, to force full screen. Is it gonna let me? Alt Enter? Oh, I was pressing the wrong thing. Go back. Go back. Alt Enter. Okay, so now we force the full screen. Then, this is stupid. Then you have to go into PC settings, let it crash, and then the next time they say it's gonna work. PC gaming. The dumbest thing I ever heard. I don't have to do that on my but it didn't force it. So if I hit Alt Enter again, let it go. I don't think it's gonna work. Gmail. Oh, switch. G. Oh, it's loud. I bet. Press any button. PC settings. I think it's gonna still crash. I don't think I can change the PC settings. That is so dumb. That's very dumb. Well, I guess we're forced to use the standard settings because unless there's a way for me to get into it without it. Do you have the Xbox, the Ally X? I don't have the Ally X. I have the Xbox Ally X, but I don't have the Ally X. What up, broski? How you feeling, Hans? Trying to got plans got canceled. Little couple plans got canceled due to the poor air quality. This is a weird timeline we living in. Not gonna lie. Um, let's see. So, I could continue to waste my time, but I guess we're gonna just play it. I don't understand why you can't get into the settings without it crashing though. Uh, this seems to be a Windows. You update, go into you'll find a config file, open it and change the config to resolution. Should set it to unchange it, something playable like 1920 by 1080. Wait, so if I, because I'm at 720 or something? I don't know. I'll enter. I mean, I guess we can just, let's do the performance test then. Maybe this, we just get the performance level. I can show y'all that. 126 FPS, 122 FPS. I don't know I don't know the settings though. I mean, it says 1080p. I was just trying to show off the differences, but we already starting off bad. I'm about to switch to the Steam Deck, and if I don't gotta do none of this stuff, it's already starting off bad. They say we had 1080p though, so that's good. I just ordered my OLED Steam Deck. It'll be here Tuesday. Nice, nice, nice. Do you recommend me to buy the original Xbox Rogue Ally, or is it bad in gaming? Well, this is the Xbox Ally. It just depends on what games you're playing. Really, it can be as great or as bad as you want. If you treat it like a PS4 era, PS3 era console or handheld, then you're gonna have a great time. If you're trying to play stuff on PS5, then you obviously not gonna have a great time. So you really just gotta depend on how you want to use it. Um, Game selection wise, the games you're interested in playing on the go, all of that comes into play. So to me, spending 400 to 450 bucks on this is well worth it in my opinion. It's definitely outbeating any handheld you can get at that price point. Um, so my recommendation would be yes, regardless of knowing the catalog you play. But if your expectations are expecting like PS5 quality gameplay on the go, then you're sadly mistaken. So it's just kind of like understanding what the expectation is around the system. Really. But overall, it looked like it did pretty well. Most of these scenes is gonna run extremely well. Probably we can lower the TDP down to, let's try to lower the TDP real quick. We'll probably go down to 15 or probably even 6. We are pretty high. We'll probably go down to like 20. I mean, probably 10. Let's go to 10. Right? Let's see what that 10 looks like. Yeah, we're still at 100 FPS. Okay. 10 TDP. That'll get you a lot of time on the battery. Could probably go less than that, but 10 TDP with 10 TDP with, I don't know the settings though, like the anti-aliasing looks horrible. So if we were to try to up the anti-aliasing, that's where we have to kind of come into play. So I'm gonna switch over to the Steam Deck in order for it to actually showcase settings, because for some reason you can't change them on here. I can benchmark it clearly, but that's about it. It's not letting me do anything additional. Let me turn it down just a tad bit, if possible. Why is it not letting me turn it down? Here. Let's go 40. Yeah, this can run on potatoes. But it's like we clearly don't have the VSync isn't properly working, so changing some settings is going to be necessary. So let's go ahead and switch to a system that will actually let me do some of that stuff, because as of now, and maybe y'all know a fix for this, but when you go to PC settings and I try to change anything, it just crashes. And this is on, you can play the game. This is on Windows. You can play the game, but you can't actually like, yeah, it's very strange. Strange problem to have for sure. All right, let's go ahead and switch consoles just because it's not giving me the greatest of times. I also was going to try out that there's a new game that I wanted to try out as well. Hmm? That was weird. All right, so simply enough, all this thing has to do is run the game and not require any additional maintenance to go into settings, and it wins. I don't know what's up with Windows on that part. Let's see what happens on here. I did download it and it said that it was not compatible, but I started it up earlier, so I'm assuming that that's not going to be an issue. Still playing, still gaming on my Steam Deck, but I have a laptop that's more powerful that plays bigger games. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. It looks like we're capped for some reason. Yo, I'm going to delete Decky Loader because this is a huge problem. Every time I go to Decky Loader, it crashes just to the point where I can't do anything anymore. It breaks. I'm so sick of all these. I'm sorry. I like the community, but when stuff like this happens, it takes me out the it takes me out of it completely. Like, I don't want to have to fix this. So, and Decky Loader isn't that impressive for me to care enough to have it on. I'm going to delete it. It's like it is the most. Every time I try to go even, and all I did was scroll to it. I didn't even want to go there. I just accidentally scrolled to it, and it breaks. Yeah, I'm there, and I can't do nothing but like literally force close it. I appreciate the effort, but it literally just breaks it. Like, every time somebody say download Decky Loader, I'd be like, at your own, at your, your mileage may vary, because God does it like it. Yeah, oh my God. Anyways, let me stop ranting. But yeah, Decky Loader is tough. It has a lot of value, but at the same time, it breaks like, I don't know, once a day for me. And yeah, I'm just gonna delete it. I don't need it that much. It made my whole screen go black. Decky is so annoying. I hate Decky. Well, I guess I'm not the only one. Good. This is irritating. But I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna have to go ahead and delete it. I appreciate the community stuff, but man, it's way more maintenance than I ever thought it was going to be. Why is it not populating? We're waiting for a signal, but this is also not doing anything. Okay. Anything? Oh, I just force closed it. Let me take this out the equation real quick. I can see that it's, well, I thought it was trying to light up. Maybe not. Maybe I need to hold it. There we go. I'm gonna delete Decky Loader though. I'm gonna go ahead and get that up out of here before I do anything else. I am about to delete that. Uh, you delete the Decky Loader. Let's just keep going for now. Resolution. We were at 1080p. At least that's what it said. So we're gonna go down to 1080p. Yeah, 1080p. Play. If it starts and it doesn't require me to do anything to get to settings, it wins. It wins this round. We're gonna be playing Denshin Attack as well. That's that new train game. Looks really cool. I played a little bit of it, but I didn't play a lot. I wanna put a little bit more time into it. Densha Attack. And then we're gonna try like I said, older games that I feel like should be comfortably played on here. Um and that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to simply go here to turn off a frame rate cap. Huh? If I'm disabling the frame limit, why is it stuck at 60? It shouldn't be stuck at 60. Be going up to like 140. Um, huh, that's weird. Why is stuck at 60 while docked? Your Steam Deck is likely capped while docked because the quick access menu refresh limit, VSync, or your HDMI dock limitations. By default, press the quick access. Yeah. Go to the performance tab. Check the frame rate limit if it's set to 60 or yep. Make sure you're allowed tearing. So the tearing could also do it. Okay. Allow tearing. Why is it not going above 60? It showcases we have VRR, but it's not going to my full. I don't know why it's stuck at 60. So let's try to go to PC settings. That worked. 1920 by 1080. What? See, we was gonna do 2 times on the MSSA. We was gonna do full screen on. Yeah, it's stuck at. Desync is off. Frame rate is variable. Shadow quality high. We can exit now. Wait, it was just at 120. What? My TV set to 59? VRR is on. I don't know why. It's not pulling the full screen ability. It's very strange. Let's do the performance test. Yeah, it's stuck at 60. There's nothing I can do about that. Okay. What the heck? Why is it stuck at 60? It's not the docking station. Is it? No, let's just play. I don't really know. This one's stuck at 60, but it works. The settings work at least. We can play at 1920 about 2 times. With high settings. The MSAA is probably the only thing that's changed between the two. But if we run a performance test, let's just see in certain scenes if it dropped below 60. I guess that's the most important part, but at the same time, why is this stuck at 60? I didn't test that. Oh, good. I don't think it's gonna buckle at the 60. Plus we got plenty of wattage, just like at 6 watts. Which is really good. Let's see. We can't really test it on that side. We can test it on the wattage side at least. It's a much cleaner experience I'm looking at because of MSAA. Oh, thank God it didn't break. Did it again. Let's do a TDP limit. Let's go down to 7. Okay, that's too much. 10? Still buckling a little bit at 10. Yeah, it's not doing so hot at 10. It look like it might need the full thing for this thing. 14 maybe? 13? Yeah. It look like it might need the whole 15 to keep a smooth 60. It look like it got drops. It look like it has a little dip when stuff is flashing. It's running around like 10 watts, 10, 11, 12 watts at all times. So might be best to not mess with that. Let it run at the 15. But the V-Sync is like it's working better on here. I mean, sorry, the VRR. I'm not seeing any tearing so far. It actually looks fairly decent at 1080p with the MSAA. Obviously, you don't need 1080p because it's not going to push it towards on the Steam Deck anyway. It's going to be at the 1280 by 800. Sorry, the 1920 by it's the 1280 by 800. Yeah. So you're not really gonna need all that screen anyway, but you can do it. And you could probably get away with a much weaker, a much lower TDP if you actually use the screen resolution, which is the 1280 by 800. But even with the dock experience, it looks really good. I think we could probably get away with like 10 watts if it was at 720. You could probably get away with much easier. Let me see. Performance. No, hit the wrong button. I wanted to lower it, see what that looks like at the wattage on the wattage side. Since we can anyway. We go down to 1280 because I think that would make a different aspect ratio, which we don't want. So we're gonna just go to 720 anyway, so we can get it to look the same. 2 times high. We're gonna exit, and then we're going to performance test. We're going to switch that TDP to 9. Potentially do 10 first. See what we get with 10. It's not bad. That's 720p. See these next scenes. I was looking at that jungle scene was probably the most taxing. Still not bad at all. And plus we don't have VRR on here, so you would probably want to just give it the full just so it doesn't fluctuate, but for the most part, doing pretty well for the 10 TDP that we're pushing at it. Not bad though. Not bad. We gotta go to that jungle scene. As long as it stay like at that 59, we could probably go up to 11, probably, and probably smooth it out. As long as it don't go to 40 in this thing, go to like 40, probably have to do something else. But I feel like it's holding it. Oh, not bad though. Oh, I can't wait to play DMC4. About to start DMC3 later. Yeah, I really wanted to play DMC4, and I was like, I don't even know if there's a good version out there. I mean, I forgot about the special edition. Um, Obviously, it say it's incompatible with the Steam Deck. It clearly runs. But on Windows, it's a little weirder. You really can't change the settings for some reason, which it makes this. I had to figure that out, but right now it's not working to get like for like. But this one on here, for some reason, I can't go. I can't go above, which is making me nervous. So 12, maybe 12 TDP will get us there at the 800p. Yeah. No, that's where I settle at. I settle at 12 TDP. Obviously you can just give it the full wattage, but 12 TDP seems fine to me. With the settings simply being that this will probably be 1280 by 800 when you're playing it normally, but we're 720 right now. MSAA is at 2 times full screen on. Display frequency is at 60 because they won't. I don't know why it won't let me go higher for some reason. Texture resolution is high. VSync is off, but you probably would turn it on for this one simply because it doesn't have VRR for the handheld. Frame rate is variable. Shadow quality is high. And quality overall is high, and that should be fine. But for some reason, again, I can't change these settings. I wonder if it's a hack where I can I change the settings there, so now my config file is updated on the Steam on the Xbox Ally. So let's see, might be a little hack there, but I doubt it. They usually don't do that, but well, they do it for some games, so I'm lying. Never mind. They do that. I need to switch that to something I actually care about, not just random photos that they put up, they decide to post. Are y'all gonna let me in? There we go. Next, we're gonna be looking at this. I think we're gonna look at Bioshock 2 or maybe Densha Attack. So, first up, it doesn't go directly into full screen, but hopefully because I changed the config file, no, nothing changed. So still have to hit Alt Enter to go into full screen mode. And you also, when you get in here, it will crash. Not really sure how to fix that. And then the VRR is atrocious, so we would need to turn that on. But again, because they don't allow us to actually change anything, when I go in here, it's a problem. I don't know. That I don't know how to fix. PC settings. And we crash. There's got to be a way to change the config. Devil May Cry for PC crash settings crash fix. Yep, the thing that happens when you're using a resolution that you shouldn't be using is by default the game, perhaps. All you have to do is find the N and change the resolution to one of your monitor uses. Actually, you can adjust the settings in the settings on the mission select menu instead. Oh, wait. So if we play it, they say we can change the settings from there. Let's try that. Alt enter. I never played this game, so it's gonna be like a. Never played it on here, I suppose. At least I don't think I did. Really? This game is stupid. This game is stupid. Well, it's not. I guess it's not the game. It's literally the PC, but I don't know if it's the PC problem or it's the game problem. I'm almost 100% sure it's the game's problem. It just won't let me do it because it has. I keep doing the wrong freaking thing, dude. It won't let me do it because they said something to do with the resolution, but I don't know about that. Seems a little too convenient to just be the resolution, but it could be. It's obviously some like bars are occurring, but I don't know. It's weird. And it's in desperate need of that MSAA. Desperate need. Let's bring you in the full effect.
$2,000 ago.
Yeah, it's still gonna do the same thing. Like everything else works, but as soon as I try to go into PC settings, it's gonna crash. Okay. Well, I'm over it. We just have to I will figure that out at another time. But as of now, it's just broken. Let's move on. Not gonna waste my day with that. It's a broken. I think there is this one. I think this one was like almost 120 FPS. Okay. I think it was anyway. So it was close. So zoom a little bit better. Mm. And at the 720 was very high. Sync off, frame rate limit, no limit. And all right, we're gonna replay these 3 stages. That's the benchmark. See where we at. Maybe a little more hectic than I thought. Might be just a tad bit more hectic because we're at like 40. 49.50. Yeah, I hit the wrong button. Oh, it's at 40. Oops, I was supposed to go down. Oh, I was supposed to go under. Gotta hit them antennas. I definitely moved. What? When did I start being terrible? Oh no. Okay, yeah, we need to change our settings in order to make sure we stay above 60. Did it. Nice. Nice. All right. So we definitely need to change some settings around. We weren't even like holding 60 throughout the entirety of that. Let's see what we could do there. Settings. I don't know why we're in Windows. Being full screen, 1280 by 720 is fine. VSync off, no limit. Anti-aliasing very high. Shadows can be high. Shadow distance can be high. Law distance very high. Foliage best be very high. This stuff was. Let's go high on everything. Why was it so high? That's interesting. Like on the very best. Save and exit. And let's hit play again. Go back to that scene. Or spot. See where we sit now. Just trying to hit a 60. I just got the Xbox Ally X. It's amazing. Nice. Happy for you. That thing is a special. What's the first thing you gonna play on it? Is it Jair Moreno? Am I saying that right? Probably not. I need that speed boost. Oh shoot, almost messed up again. I messed up. Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. The first one you gonna play. It's alright. It'll run like it'll run it probably at like decent 40 probably. But if you don't care how the overall resolution look, you can definitely get to a higher FPS. But I would probably recommend like the solid 40 800p. I did settings on it before, but I was targeting 30, so I wanted it to look good. But you might want it to probably you might be more interested in just having it run more smoothly. So up to you on that one. But I did do settings on that, and it's posted on my channel. But it's for my Legion Go 2. But honestly, they're pretty much the same. It's not much different. I mean, the Xbox Ally X does get more performance, so you might even see an uptick there anyway. But you can check out those settings if you want. It's on my YouTube channel. That was all of it. I think we were at 60 that whole time. At least for most of it. Can somebody please give me $3.24? I'm short for DoorDash. Ain't no way. We live in different times. You paying for DoorDash fees? All we had was that Kona stuff. No, I did not mean to do that. Not bad. No. I gotta stop doing that. Yeah, get it. Yeah, we were at 60 that whole time. 60 at least, you know. It's good. We got VRR on this one. We should be fine. We really didn't change much, so let's go to a different. Let's go to a different stage, and then we can come back to that. I think I was doing this one last. And then we can go back to the Steam Deck. See how I play on there with the same settings. This is a fun game. I like this game. Very, very, very different, I suppose. I keep going off the rails because I'm trying to do stuff. They give you signs of what's going to happen next, and I still do the wrong thing. This one, you guys, it's like grinding. It's a lot. Bro, I was supposed to be on the other side of that. What? I did my jump. If they don't want me to do it until like in the air or something? Ooh.
We'll get him this time.
What? Bro, it's about to make me mad. Bro, if you don't... I hit the wrong button. Alright. Locking. Let's do that. Okay. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. Let's do that. Jump. Left. Jump. Left. Let's do that. Okay. Yup. Around that corner. Up. I was supposed to go down. I'm supposed to get that. Yup. Jump. Nice. Mm-hmm. What? Trash. I think we was at a high res. I gotta go back and do that again. Let's make it bigger so I can actually see how it goes. All right, let's do that again. Oops, I was supposed to restart. Right now we're showing we're at like 86, 82. We also need to double check that that our duplication isn't like causing like significant performance decreases as well, because that sometimes happens too. I mean, I like the fact that y'all can hear the audio well, but it does hit performance, so you might have even better performance than I. So always keep that in mind too, because I'm doing like weird stuff to make the setup work well when you obviously don't have to. You're just playing it on your phone. Bro, get over there. You're going down. Okay. I'm getting better. Be over there. Yeah. Oh, I should have probably hit them boxes, huh? That probably was something special too. Ooh! I'm getting better. I'm getting better. We was at pretty decent frame. I'm almost certain. All right. Let's move to the Steam Deck. Show the settings again of what we just had it on. We are at 20 TDP as well. You could probably get away with a little bit lesser if you just want to lock it to 60. But we're gonna just leave it at there for now. We're gonna go to the main menu. I'm gonna show you all the settings here. So we are at full screen, 1280 by 720. We resolution scale is at 100%. VSync is off. Frame limit is no limit. We have anti-aliasing at high, shadow quality at high, shadow distance at high, low distance at high, foliage, and basically just high setting. They had us started off at a much higher settings, but honestly, I prefer more frames for this type of game where you kind of like doing combinations and stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and move back to the the duplication. So right now I am duplicating so I can get the audio and still showcase the camera feed. So that's why it sometimes causes an impact to my it causes an impact to my performance. So if we just go second screen only and just look at it from this level and keep changes, we sometimes see a difference in performance, which I just capture real quick just so we have it. We can go back to that same stage real quick, just so y'all can see the like it's not sometimes it'll increase, sometimes it stays the same, but I just want to make sure as we looking at this stuff, if it does increase, that means that there's a significant impact to that duplication, which I'm think I'm seeing some stuff, but we'll see. Once we play back the footage, we'll see for sure. And I don't do that on the Steam Deck, so that also can come into play where we see better performance and stuff like that, because I don't do it that way on the Steam Deck. I just play it second screen only. So now I'm about to hit them boxes this time around. At least try. hit.
I'll get it right this time.
That's trash. Oh, the boxes are gone now too.
My turn.
But it's fine. We got it. I think we got it. I think that was one of the like
My turn.
special things that you got to do. And clearly I can see that there's better performance being occurring now than it was just a few seconds ago. So clearly I should probably just stop doing the second screen duplication. But I like to show that. But I guess it is a problem if you're gonna be doing like head to heads. So I'll stop. Fine. I'll stop. All right. Let's move to the next device. Oh, we gotta start this one. Close this one out. Again, this is the Xbox Ally X. I mean Xbox Ally. We were at 720p high settings. We were like around 110 FPS. For some reason, the Steam Deck isn't going to allow me to go above 60. I have no clue why. My docking station supports it. I don't know why it's like forcing me unless I go into. There's two things I want to do on my Steam Deck anyway. I want to delete Decky Loader and I want to try to go into the display settings to see if it works. How do you get the games and what emulator are you using? I'm not using any emulators. I just use Steam and storefronts. Um, so you just use, Steam storefront in order to access your games and stuff like that. Same thing for like Xbox's storefront. Okay, for some reason it's not working. What front end am I using? That's Play Night. I got a video up on my channel about Play Night. It's free. You can go look it up. Just say the video is called "How to Most Console-like Experience on PC." I think that's what it's called. Just look up my channel and search there. You'll see what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. I'm gonna switch to desktop real quick. I'm gonna take that just to make sure I ain't got nothing crazy going on. I don't think so, but you never know. Unify. If I hit unify outputs, it still don't work. No thanks. Oh, it unified the outputs. It never do that for me. And I still showed y'all everything. So it's like, what was the point? Truly, what was the point, good sir? Display configuration, unify outputs. Like when I try to do that normally, it does not work. But I wanted to go into display configurations, and then I wanted to see if, yeah, okay, I must have I must have didn't have it set. There we go. So now it should work, and if I go back off of unify, I should be able to hit 120 now. And I just do not unify but extend, or extend to left or something like that. It should now allow me to do both. Okay. Cool. Cool. Um We're gonna leave it at 1080. Wait, why did it change it back? What is it doing? It went back to 120. Why did it do that? CJ Rhymes, appreciate the follow, CJ. If you can search about emulators for Switch games, bro. I mean, I know about emulators. I'm just not the guy that's gonna teach you. You might want to go look at another channel. I just don't have the. I don't got. I already like. I got my lane. It's just this. Emulation is cool, and I think I did a video on emulation, somewhat, but like it wasn't like really pertaining to emulation. But I think that there's really good videos out there for talking to emulation and how to set it up that I don't need to reinvent the wheel. So I probably won't do it, but it's not a lack of knowledge. It's just a lack of I don't really need to. I think it's done well elsewhere, bro. And I think you'll have a much better time watching like a Retro Corps or Retro Game Corps video on that. I think he does a really good job. Are you going to get the new claw? Goldie asked. I want the new claw. Am I going to buy it myself? No. Is MSI? Is the ball in their court? Absolutely. Am I big enough to demand things? Absolutely not. So I don't think I'm gonna get so probably not. I would like it though. It's cool. How many FPS for Crimson Desert? Like 30, 35, 36. I ain't tested it in a while. But it was like 35, 36 when I was playing it at my settings. So that's what I would say. It's literally continuously switching back because it doesn't give me enough time to hit apply. Like the screen is blank up until the point where I can't hit apply on the stuff. Maybe I need to just switch it back to this screen because this is dumb. Um, so it reverts back, and so I'm wasting my time trying to revert something that's already broken. So let me do this. Go to 120, hit apply. Hopefully you give me the pop up here. I hit keep. Now we go to 1920 by 1080. Hope you hit apply and you let me keep. And now we have, I don't know why this is backwards, but I'm gonna just leave it like it was. Um, so we now have, we got the, I don't need the HDR. We got 120 hertz. And now we're going to delete Deculoader. Now, how do you delete Deculoader? How to delete Deculoader? I think you just run the install file, right? Switch to desktop mode, rerun the original install file. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's under my downloads, I believe. Why do I have 3 of them? Let's just pick the most recent one. I don't think I have one. Oh, I do have one for this one. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Um, I don't know what it is. Oh, I did it. I did it. Uninstall. First try. Look at me. I be failing this stuff miserably. Okay, we're gone. Deculoader is out of here. We now have our full resolution and frame. Sorry, we have all of our hertz are available, and decky loader is removed. Cool. Let's go. All great things. All right, let's bring this back. And let's go to Denshin Attack. Yeah, play. And then we can go run that Devil May Cry again to see where their performance level is. And we got to do it on both. Well, unfortunately, I have to figure out why the Xbox Ally doesn't allow me to change settings. And maybe there's a config file I can change. Crimson probably literally, nah, Jiraiya, I just told him it's like 30, 35. It's like a solid 30 FPS experience on there. Are you talking about on the Xbox Ally X, right? Not the Xbox Ally or Steam Deck. The Xbox, I think he mentioned the Xbox Ally X. So I was telling him from that standpoint, it's like 30, 35. Steam Deck, I wouldn't even try it. So I wouldn't know. What up, Radiance? Welcome, welcome. Have you tried Gears of War 2 or the Halo port? Oh, the Gears of War 2 Halal? Oh, I've never heard of that. Let me see. Gears of War 2 port? The hell? Oh, it's community built stuff? Nah. It's not that I don't like entertain that stuff. It's just like, nah, I ain't looked at it. I probably got good support though, but no, I haven't looked at it. Above 80, 100%, everything was on high. Save and exit. You see how tiny? That was the reason why I had that was the only reason I had Decky Loader, is so that I could make this game scope bigger because it's extremely small. But yeah, I'm over it. So y'all just gonna have to trust me. It's sitting around 87, 86%. I mean 86, 87 FPS. We're gonna go back and play that same route we just did. But Decky Loader just kept crashing my stuff. I was over it. I'm over it. I just watched your 100 Wilds for Xbox. Is the performance really that bad? Yes. It's definitely 30 FPS experience. I mean, you can, if you watch till the end, you could probably see me post it up to 50, 55, but it's up to you on whether or not you feel that that is a good looking experience. So. But if you feel like it's a good experience, you can use those settings too. Just drop it to portable. I'm not using the portable setting. No. So we're at like 82. Dang it. the Go S performs better? Do you think it's a matter of optimization or specs? It's a matter of optimization. Just the Steam OS is better optimized. So yeah, looks like the just double checking that back. Seems as if the Xbox had a little bit more of an advantage on this one for some reason. On benching, especially when I decided to not do the whole when I decided not to do they both run really well. They're both around like 80-ish. Just a little bit more performative on the Xbox Ally, so that's a win for both. You'll be playing at 800p, so you'll have a little bit of a difference in performance. It'll go down a little bit. The Xbox Ally is always at 720p. You can go higher, but their ratio is 720p. Their ratio is 1280 by 800, so it's a little bit more pixels being pushed around, which sometimes can cause the performance that you see on my hand look different on your end when you're playing in handheld mode. All right, let's go ahead and move to the next game, and I think that is was it oh yeah, I did want to do Metal Eden, but we're gonna do BioShock 2 Remastered. And we should now be able to also, and not a decky loader is deleted. What? Why is it still stuck at 60? I'm getting so confused on this stupid thing, dude. I set it up in the display configuration, so it should be second screen only. It should be able to do the full res with the same benefit on the frame time, but it's not. I mean, frame limit. It's not. I might have to reinstall decky loader. Why is it so small? I don't want to install decky loader, but it's like ridiculously small. How has no one thought of that? Like, maybe we should allow the game scope frame times to scale with the system and not just be like, special. Like, there's nothing I can do. I can make it bigger. I can make it go up to the top. Might be easier to see in the corner. I could make it larger like that. That might be helpful, I suppose. All right, let's go to options, graphics. 720p is fine. Desync off, anti-aliasing off, distortion is on. Resolution is fine, anisotropic filtering. Let's go to 16 and let's hit apply. Don't have any load. Okay. Could have sworn I played this game. Could have sworn I played this game on here already, but maybe not. why the display is stuck at 60. No clue.
Can you hear me? You're
Is there anything you can do about the anti-aliasing outside of up the res?
You hear me?
We got like 130, 170. You definitely get away with like 1080p, huh? And that will help. I'm essentially trying to figure out a better way to like if we go 1920 by 1080, hit apply, it'll help with that. And we'll be still at like 100 and something. Good. Just trying to run these. Please. There's plenty of additional performance that you can get out of this mod, but clearly you can lower the TDP more than likely if you really wanted to get even more performance. Not bad. The way he ran off is crazy.
Is someone? You defile the lamb!
At last, a signal. You, who are bringing this dead city to life, listen. My name, it is Tannenbaum. I know who you are, and I am in much need of your help. Please, find me in the Atlantic Express train station.
I haven't had a taste of Adam in weeks.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people. You are not alone.
Still my home.
Okay. Overall, the easy one. Not much to it.
Big sister doesn't want you playing with me.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the... Steal Adam is to steal from the Rapture family. Your family.
Yeah, this BioShock 2 remastered. Just trying to get some head-to-head comparisons for the Steam Deck and the Xbox Ally. First 5 minutes is pretty decent for
In that
benchmarking.
suit, even the ocean cannot harm you. This is good. But Rapture is the death of many great men. Alone, you
Lot
will not
going on.
last long. You can still reach the train station. Find me there.
So now that we got our benchmark for the Steam Deck, let's move to the Ally. Some of these oldies but a goodie.
Herr Delta. You
Let
arrive
me
as the
press
little one
this
said you.
button. Just quit to Windows is crazy even in yeah. I don't care. Quit to Windows. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. Oh. All right. Switch to the Ally. We were running that at 1080p, by the way. I know this one ain't stuck at no 60. Yeah. Went up to 100, which is weird. Should have went to 120. All right. Something's weird here. Let's go. Let's try Alt Enter. Let's try Alt Enter again. Let's see if that fixes it. It does not. Go to options. Let's go all the way to 1080. Let's hit apply. Let's hit yes. Let's see if that fixes it. Yes. No. Signal just crapped out on me. Okay. It's not the Steam Deck no more. Boom. Boom. Okay. Let's try to plug it back in. See if it takes this time. All right. Okay. And we were at 16 time on the filtering. Everything else was the same. And let's hit new game, medium. Let's see where we were at. We were at like 100 most of the time. We wasn't really dipping that much. We definitely didn't go below 80, I don't believe. Let's see where we at on here. We were at 15 TDP on the other one. This one has a max of 20 TDP, so
Can you hear me?
let's see. I mean, they're the same, but this one feels a little choppy. Train time might be all over the place. Steady in the frame rate might be ideal.
Daddy was sleeping for such a
But
long
at the same time, Bioshock
and
was stuck at
Eleanor
60,
missed
so
you.
it
Find her
was
and you'll be
it was kind of
okay.
already doing it, even though it was pushing out. It was like it never went higher than that 60. So this one I can literally go above that, so could be something there as well.
Like an angel, the precious Lamb of God. Say, you wear the blood.
Take my first! Never!
At last, a signal. You who are bringing this dead city to life, listen. My name, it is Tannenbaum. I know who you are, and I am in much need of your help. Please, find me in the Atlantic Express train station.
I haven't had a taste of Adam in
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people. Remember, you are not alone. Think of me not as leader, but as mother to the Rapture family.
Good night, everyone.
Undertaker, all the same. Welcome to who is that? Sacrifice the
It's a little bit of a dips. It's like having issues there. I wasn't feeling that on the other device, so something to take into account. Obviously, it's Windows. Steam Deck wasn't causing that type of issue. Like right now, it's even lower. Like I know on the other one we were at like 80 something when we were looking at this guy. But he was tearing me up.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people. Remember,
Alright.
Big Sister is always watching.
Yeah.
To steal Adam
The
is to
frame
steal
pacing, frame timing issue here, but
your
for the most part, it's not bad. Then again, it is an old game.
In that suit, even the ocean cannot harm you. This is good. But rapture is the death of many great men. Alone, you will not last long. You can still reach the train station. Find me there.
Welcome to Rapture. Remember when I first played this game? Definitely, I don't know if it's gonna. It might be one of those greatest of all time type. It could. I can make an argument for it. What up, Kool-Aid? How you feeling, man? No, this is 2. This is the BioShock 2 remastered. It's 2. 1.
Herr Delta. You arrive
More
as the
so
little one
talking
said
about
you would.
the
Come
series in
upstairs to
itself.
the ticket booth, and I will offer what I know of you.
I'm tired too, bro. Tired too. All right, we're gonna spend some calories. Seeing how this is, they're close, but obviously Steam Deck just has more stability. Um, that one that the Xbox Ally doesn't. But we're gonna spend a little bit of calories trying to fix DMC4 because I don't understand why it doesn't work. So I'm gonna spend a little time on that real quick. All right, so happens default perhaps all you have to do is go into the .ini files and change the resolution to the one on your the monitor uses. Oh, so it's an issue of me just having it plugged in. So if I don't have it plugged in, I just have it double. Maybe this will fix it. Let's try. Played it many times to get a different ending. Yeah. Don't they have a shortcut for Alt Enter on here as well? If I'm not mistaken. Let's see, PC settings. I crashed again. So I think I got to go play around with the INI file. Which is kind of stupid to me. In order for it to work. Any plans for today, Kool-Aid? I'm just trying to stay out the poor air quality due to the Canada fires. Ain't got no plans. I might play some thinking about playing a little bit of that Death Stranding 2. That's the plan right now. And go to Steam. Steam games, program files, Steam. Go to Steam apps, common, and then we're gonna find Devil May Cry. There we go. Where's the INI file? This isn't it. This isn't it. System, maybe? INI. That ain't it either. Oh, it's not there. It's in the local data. Trying to play some 7 Days to Die and some Crimson Desert on the OG Legion. Nice. While laying down. That's very important. While laying down. Local data. I am currently trying to fix the issue I'm having with why can't I think? Having an issue with, okay, think clearly, buddy. Having an issue with Devil May Cry 4, and I can't figure out. So I'm trying to fix it. Mm-mm-mm. I think I'm ready. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, I didn't, huh? All right, under users. There we go. I found it. And now if I go to open and I switch the VSync off, full screen, refresh rate is 60, full screen on. Can I edit it? On. And we do resolution unknown to 1920 by 1080. Is that how I gotta do it? Let's see. So if I don't do like a weird spacing, hopefully that works. And I hit save. All right. And then we go to Let's start it up, see what happens. We did switch it to full screen, and we did change it to 1080. So now that it's not unknown, maybe that fixes the issue, because it did go into full screen without me having to do anything. And there we go. Okay, what a stupid thing to have to do. But we can now change our settings. We're like 120. For some reason, I can't get it to work all the way up to the full screen on Steam OS. But I was able to go into display configurations and fix it that way. I don't know what just happened. Spoke too soon. Did it crash? It didn't crash. Still up. It's just no longer letting me. Okay, so it chose it and then it crashed, but it didn't crash the game completely. Man, this is a lot of work just to play Devil May Cry. Yeah, I did unplug. I think it crashed. Yeah. Alt enter. Yeah. Well, at least I know that it works in some ways. So let's go ahead and just restart anyway, because we need to get back to the Windows mode, Xbox mode. But yeah, the key to that is going into the config file and updating it from unknown to whatever your screen is, and you should be able to then go into your PC settings and change. But it'll crash it if it's under unknown for some reason. So way to fix that. Simple, easy peasy. Which one I think is better, SteamOS or Windows? SteamOS. They both got their quirks, but SteamOS is far better. Um, in regards to just like everything. The only thing that is not good at is compatibility. For some reason, right now, like SteamOS is not working with my dock, even though this dock supports both SteamOS and Windows. For some reason, the configuration on this won't allow for it to go up to the full hertz of the screen on my monitor, but Windows will. So it's like weird stuff like that. And then obviously with this is Windows, I had to go through a bunch of hoops just to get it to not break. And then that didn't have to do that at all on the other one. Oh, if I had a original Legion, I would have already did it. I'm not gonna cap. You get more performance out of it. All right, it look like we're in the money now. We are going to turn on VSync because it's clearly not working on this system. The VRR isn't anyway. Going to leave everything else the same. We're going to confirm. And now we're going to go do the performance test again on here. See how I go. It's probably with a Z1 Extreme. Like, if you're not getting the same level of performance that I get with my Legion Go S and like Death Stranding 2 or any new game, you probably will think about changing. If you see like this the same thing, then that's a little bit different. But 16 gigs versus 32 gigs is also a big difference. But the bigger component of it is stability overall. It's the stability across gaming. Why is it stuck at 60? Frustration, frustration, frustration. It's stuck at 160, but everything, like the display frequency, oh, because I turned on VSync. Oh, they don't do VSync at 120, I suppose. Okay, we can do that for now, and then I guess turn it back on once we get our settings, but they don't do, you can't have both. I thought it would go to 120, but no. We just got to see if it goes below 60 when we get to that jungle area. That's really where we saw performance differences. But this again is at 20 TDP, while the Steam Deck only goes up to 15 TDP. Now, like, it's not tearing. No, I'm surprised. That jungle scene will be the real test. It's actually not doing bad. Okay. Not going below 60 at all. I mean, I'm assuming it's just due to that, I'm assuming it's just due to the simple fact that it got more TDP, but 1080, not bad. Especially when you don't really need all of it. Once we go into handheld mode, you can definitely, I mean, you can drop lock it to 60, no problem. Probably lower the TDP, be cool. Not bad at all, though. Didn't drop below 60. Cool. Much cleaner image with the MSAA at 2 times. I might do that today if my son helps me do it. Yeah, it's really it's tough though, because you know, I think the Legion Go now has like direct support, but I prefer to like have devices that are meant for it versus anything. But yeah, I think you would like the upgrade for Steam OS, especially if you depending on the type of games you play, you know what I mean? But I think that for the most part, stability is key. You gonna start playing on it, and you're gonna actually start playing games that make sense to play on it, and you're gonna be like, this feels like a console experience, and that's how I feel about it. Until you start jumping in the community stuff and adding decky loader and it's crashing your junk every 5 seconds, or if you got like something weird you're doing. But if you're just playing games on it, um, definitely a step up in comfort, not compatibility, but like just ease of use, stability on the frame time, smoothness effect, all of that. All right, that's good though. I think we got it. Yeah, because I use big picture a lot on it. Yeah. So for me, here are the settings. You obviously don't need to be at 1080p. You probably could be at 720 still, but if you want to, you can run it at 1080. This screen actually supports it because it's the Xbox Ally. You can lock the VSync so that way you'll have no tearing, and it's still a good experience overall. With high settings, everything, you'll probably still quite enjoy the experience, but you do have to go into the config, and I can show that as well. The config file and update it. Silly, but it's the truth. So if you go into Windows mode, you go into this, you have to go to, would you stop? Oh, was it showing me the stuff I was just in? It was. So it's the config file here, and uh, how do you get to it? I'm trying to remember. Uh, Open file location. So it's app data, which you go in. What the heck, bro? Just let me show this real quick. Y'all tweaking. All right. So you go to your name, you go to your app data, you go to local, you click on local, you go to Capcom, you go to Devil May Cry 4, you go to the config file, you open her up. Now you're here. All I did was update resolution to 1920 by 1080. It was at unknown. My face is covering it. Great job, buddy. Okay, let's do this. All right, so we're in the config file. We go down to resolution. It's 1920 by 1080. And all I did was, you can update your refresh rate here as well, so you don't have to go through the hoops I just ran through to get it to work. I turned on, these are my settings. If you want to just copy like what I did, what is showing here, doesn't matter. You can do it in the game. All you gotta do is update the resolution. So that's it. Um, and then you won't have to deal with it not popping up. And then full screen mode, of course, so that way it's on. You can turn that to on versus off, and resolution at 1920 by 1080. And you should be able to then play Devil May Cry no problem, with ease. Uh okay, I don't care. EA desktop. Uh, um what was I finna do? Was that Dying Light the Beast? Was that the game I was gonna play? On these the upper echelon? I think so. Actually, Crimson Desert been getting updates. We could go back to that real quick. I don't think I only got it on my uh, Legion Go 2. We can test it still. Oh yeah, it was gonna be Okami next. I think I downloaded it on both. We'll say that for another time. There's plenty more head-to-head bouts that come in the future. Let's go mess with Crimson Desert. We're gonna do full screen. Well, we're gonna do 20 TDP. Yeah, you gotta press that. How do you pull up right pane on Legion Go using controller? Using external controller. Wow. So they don't even have a way to do it. For some reason it's not populating. Let's just play. Downloading content. Is it not up to date? Is it really not up to date though? It says it's stopping the previous download, but oh, it's actually installing. It takes 7 minutes to install this? I might as well just do Dying Light then. I'm gonna let you install, buddy. Let's do Dying Light on the Legion Go S first. Okay. Then we'll let it do Crimson Desert next. Then we go back to it. What is up with this lock on my stuff, dude? It's so annoying. I don't know. Oh. But shouldn't it be able to detect that automatically? I don't get it. There's clearly 120 hertz on here. Okay. So if I was to do that now, there we go. Jeez Louise. I figured it out. Anyways. Let's go options. Video 720p. VSync off. TAU quality. Gonna go advanced settings.
Attract the beast.
There we go.
It's not a volatile. It's smarter, faster, stronger.
I am still doing that 20 TDP.
It had me. Could have killed me, but it didn't.
Yeah.
It escaped when an explosion collapsed the tunnel. For now, the town hall's safe.
I don't fucking give a rat's ass about any of this. We appreciate the help, Crane.
We go 1600 by 900 or 1600 by 1000, and then we go to balanced. Let's see how bad that gets. Is it worse? It is worse. Let's go back to that other one. At balance. We're at like 39.40. So just looking across the field with these settings, which I know I have them for both, but we will double check. So I'm gonna take a picture of them. But with these settings, we're looking at like a 30 FPS experience, nothing more, nothing less. I don't know how good that is. And then we go down. Let's see what that gives us, if any more. Not much more on this one. I don't see a valuable increase in view, so trying to see and TA. Like sharpening effect more so than anything. This one's a little bit more performative though. Let's go ahead and switch to the Xbox Ally X. So I'm pretty sure I got it on there as well. We just gotta make sure the settings are the same. No, I didn't download it. Shoot. I thought I downloaded it. I thought I did what I was supposed to do. Oh, I'm actually downloading it. It's only got a little bit of time left. Nice. I guess I did download it, but it didn't finish. So let's do this then. Let's go to the Legion. Let it do this, finish this validating and everything. Then we go to the Legion, go to its performance measures, and then go back to finally the Xbox Ally X. It never been too late. I'm gonna just let this install. People gonna mess with it. 3 minutes. Go get a drink. Because then I gotta do Crimson, and that's only 191 megs. But it's really just this install of Overwatch that's annoying. What else? What else do I gotta do? That's it, really. I just wanted to get some footage of an Xbox Ally versus the Steam Deck because I've been neglecting that mug. Let's figure out some good games to be able to play on there. Good showcases. Um, Bioshock and Devil May Cry 4 looks like really good games to play. Easy enough to run, but also really fun games. Um, we did Near Automata on there already. Just gonna take a look at Okami and probably Midnight Suns. Like that's another one of those card deck building games, but I never gave a chance. I would definitely want to try Marvel Midnight Suns as well. Um, what else? Oh, Densha Attack, really good game to play on both devices as well. That game just came out. Really fun too. What else? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's what I wanted to test on there for now. And as I come up with games that I actually um prefer to play, it'll be good. How does Overwatch work on there? It works well. It's the Legion Go 2. I mean, it's like I put up a video on it. It's like 70, 80 FPS depending on how hectic it's getting, but it runs well. It's not 120 at all times, but it's still a decent experience overall. But I put a video up on it. I'm almost certain I did. It's never been too late. Never been too late. I haven't played it on here in a while though. It's been a minute. They had plenty of updates for me since I played it. I don't even know why I'm letting it update. I probably should just delete it because I don't play it on here. But it is what it is. Just in case, you never know. You never know. How long is this update gonna take? Patching it? The Xbox Ally X is done with Dying Light the Beast, so we're gonna just do that one. But we already gotta wait for shaders to compile. I'm just over it. I'm over it. Now it's shader compile time. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Just a bunch of hurry up and wait. Whole lot of hurry up and wait going on today. I made it to the. I've never seen these people. Oh yes, Let's go. Crimson works pretty good on the OG Legion. What you be getting on there? Do you be using like frame gen, or you just be using FSR like balanced or quality? It's actually not taking that long to do the shader compiling. It's cool. But you literally can't do nothing until the shaders are compiled. So 35 to 40. Nice. Nice. You don't use anything? All right, let's go to options. Verify everything is the same. I'm almost certain we didn't change anything. We left it on that. Low quality. I didn't want to spend too much time. And then we went to 720 TAU quality. We'll go to balance. It's safe. We're gonna go make sure we're at 20 TDP. There's no frame boosting on or anything like that. Nothing weird. And we're going to continue the campaign.
Attract the beast to a train tunnel. It's not a volatile. It's smarter, faster, stronger. It attacks in broad daylight. It had me. Could have killed me, but it didn't.
As if we didn't have enough problems. I don't fucking give a rat's ass about any of this.
Good to finally be my rival tonight.
Baron likes us, like a splinter in his slum.
It's definitely showing its muscles. First time seeing that Z2 Extreme show its muscles. Yeah, 50. We was at like 30 something on the I guess we got to go back and double check, but we were just at low settings. I'm almost certain of it. We were at low settings, and all we did was switch it to balance. And we're not even at the full utilization of the GPU. We're only at 93. So annoying. Get off. Oh, this is not the Legion Go S. Jesus. What is wrong with me? Run our little script again. Rewind. Go in. All right. Oh, we just woke up. Let's turn around. Go back. Mr. Sweeper. Here. Go out here. Go here. Go here. And we're outside. Go out here. Oh. Hello. Go this way. All right, let's see what it looks like if we were to go to quality. See if we can get that utilization up a little bit. I don't understand why the utilization doesn't go up. Still the same technically. It's just, let's see. If we were to we force it to go higher. Oh, maybe CPU boost will get us there. We boost the CPU utilization. Oh, we had 94. Okay. So if we do that and then go back down to balanced, if there's any spikes in utilization across the board for the GPU, or not really. Let's go on top of the building real quick. Oh. First one I've seen where the system actually does showcase more impressive results. In the Legion OS. We were around like 45, 46 hovering with balanced at low settings. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and switch to the Legion Go 2. Hopefully that update has been resolved. It has not. Let's go back to the Legion Go S one time just to verify that we don't have the wrong settings and that we're not giving them false false lead, essentially. Let me make sure I change my label again. Gotta do that right on time, every time. It looks pretty good. Yeah, look, it did. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right, let's try that again. We're just going to the low settings preset, switching it to balance on TAU quality, and that's it. And we're going to double check the performance level just to make sure. But it looks like that Z1 Extreme, Z2 Extreme is pulling ahead, which is good. And then we will do Dying Light the Beast on the last device, and then Crimson Desert for a second. I might try to download it on my Xbox Ally X, so then we can do a head-to-head video against Crimson Desert on those two. Which people just want to double check the settings. Yeah, it was custom. It won't let me change it. What's going on? It was like 5 to 10. Yeah, it was like 10 FPS, 5 to 10 FPS. Full in the head. Not enough to like make a significant difference, but normally that's just not the case. Why won't it let me change it? Maybe it's a Steam Deck thing, like they just locked the. I'm so tired of all of these like quirks of just trying to freaking test something. Dying Light the Beast settings on Steam OS unlock. This is so it's probably more so due to this like weird function here than anything. Like it literally won't let me change it. It's stuck at performance. It won't even let me change the upscaler anymore. I don't know why though. And if I try to go to advanced, so weird. So performance is the only version that you can use, and it doesn't have all the settings that the other has. Got it. Well, that makes sense. That's not enough for me to upgrade to a newer handheld yet. Oh yeah, I agree. That's not enough. If you're just talking about performance, then absolutely not. That's not enough at all. Most
Attract
of
the
the time,
beast to a
we
train
run
tunnel.
at 30 FPS
It's not a
anyway.
volatile. It's smarter,
It's
faster, stronger.
it's only when you
It
like
attacks in
start thinking
broad
about the
daylight.
other factors, but performance wise, no. Anything you can just add Steam OS to your device, Kool-Aid, and be fine. I don't know why, but won't let me change anything. It's not like it's better settings. It's just that it won't, like TAEU being on performance, and I just don't get what the I don't get it. Really won't let me change anything either.
We see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Even if we
It
don't
wasn't even
always say it.
performing this bad before. Now it's performing worse. So something's changed to the point where I have to try to like figure out what it was. Maybe restart the whole device completely. But for some reason it's like acting extremely weird. Might have to make this another one of those ones where we just do Xbox Ally X versus Legion Go 2, because this is I think that it's literally just trying to incorporate the Steam Deck settings on a much more powerful handheld. And I really wish that Steam OS would stop doing that, where they just embed it across all handheld functions when it shouldn't be that way. But that's what they literally do. So it causes problems. Anyways, let's go ahead and just switch right for now. And we can figure out another way to capture that. That's fine, but let's just take a look at differences between the Xbox Ally X and this Legion Go 2 for now. Cancel. Oh, it was launching the okay. That's what it was doing. I was wondering what was going on. Forgot I clicked it to install and play. We're at 20 TDP, right? Oh yeah, we haven't checked it yet. There we go. 20. It's the FPS limiter on. Get out of here. Efficiency. Mm. Everything should be the same. We're gonna go to continue the campaign. 20 TDP efficiency. Nothing else changed there. Settings are the same.
To a train tunnel.
It
Not a
should be
volatile.
still at
It's
720p
smarter,
because
faster,
we're docked.
stronger.
Yeah.
Attacks in broad daylight.
Second screen
It had
only,
me.
correct?
Could have killed me, but
Yeah.
it didn't. It escaped when an
Let's
explosion
see what
collapsed the tunnel.
let's see what that performance looking like.
Folks are sleeping easier. Thanks to
Okay. Okay, so just a very similar, but looks like it might be a little bit of an edge to this Xbox Ally X, but not much. Very pretty much very close in performance level. We was getting like a couple, you know, it's still at 93% utilization. We can switch it to performance to see if that helps with the overall, if that helps with utilization. Why can't I think? I can't do two things at once. Embarrassing. Because we're stuck at 92% utilization. Don't know why. Like 92, 93. We're still getting 44 FPS. Isn't bad. Roughly get around a 40 FPS experience. At the 20 TDP, which isn't bad. I know that previously we did a frame gen one on here. And we locked it to 60. I think we locked the frame time outside of the device to 30. I think. I forget how we actually did it. For the smoothing effect. And then we went to options. And I think we didn't lock it in game. We did it outside the game. So let's just do it in the game for now. Oh, we have to set it to 30. So then it will just double it and that's it. Oh. Yeah, it's 60. Why is it not limiting it to... Yeah, I did that wrong. Why is it not limiting it to the... just the top 60? Yeah, let me turn that one off and let me turn on this guy. Bro, this thing takes forever to start responding. So if we do it there, hit enter. $60. I can't do nothing. I don't think it's gonna work anyway. I think I just wasted all my time. Turn off the FPS limiter. Go back into the game. Go to options. I was just trying to do like the save. Okay, now I can do this. And now it should block it at 60. Hopefully. But it doesn't look like it's doing that. But the whole point was to try to get like a stable 60 with frame gen. Which, I mean, you can kind of do it that way in order to kind of smooth it out. Not necessary. It introduces like shimmering around some of the HUD icons and stuff like that, the HUD essentially. But you could potentially do that, and then it should be a flat 60, but some reason Legion Go is not really wanting to cooperate with me when it comes to the frame time limiter, because it should have already been enabled. It's clearly freaking not, so not sure what's happening there. Anywho, let's not waste any more time on this. There's clearly a issue with this. All right, so let's just move that back off. Oops, wrong thing. Turn off frame gen. Yeah, but in these situations, you could definitely turn it on. For some reason, it's just not acting right. What you'll want to do is turn on frame gen, lock the frame rate to 60, so that way you can have a stable experience, but I don't know if it's like you gotta lock it to 30 in order for the range and to work, or if it's like lock it to 60. Regardless, I was able to do it before, but I just don't remember the steps. Anyways, let's go ahead and switch over to Crimson Desert. Maybe I have a better time with that one than what I'm having on this Dying Light. All right. Lecturing. Okay. No, not you, Cuphead. And that'll be the last one for today. Dying Light is weird. I gotta work through that one, but it's a weird problem on the Legion Go S. Something's weird for my like frame gen, and what I was trying to just show like a little thing, but at least we can tell that Xbox Ally X and the Legion Go 2 are pretty similar. You just got to make sure that the Steam or Steam OS Legion Go 2, I mean Legion Go S actually has the right settings to be compared against the others. And once we have that footage, it should be fine. So far, it looks like they will have a slight advantage. It's taking its sweet time. Come on. Took you long enough. No. It did just update. I don't know why. But usually updates don't make it do the shaders. Or maybe I'm tripping. We're here. It kept the settings. That's amazing. It was like it didn't change anything, which is that's cool. It kept all my settings. Just love when they actually do that. Now I did switch it to from 1600 by 1000 to 1280 by 720. So I'm assuming we're gonna get better performance, but we're still at 20 TDP. So let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Shimmer. Oh. Big hitching. What the heck was that? You see how this one gets 99% of the utilization? How? I have no clue. But it gets 99%. And it's still fluctuating like crazy. Which surprisingly, oh, just let me examine it. I'm still in the same spot since the last time I played this game. Yeah, if we're at quality, because we switched, we usually be at 1600 by 900. So we can get better resolution. Now these are my, optimized settings, but clearly I'm running it at 20 TDP when I usually run it at a higher resolution. I mean, higher TDP. So let's go ahead and just crank that as well, just to make sure everything is. Yeah. Definitely not bad, but it's still, I think it definitely needs FSR 4, so we can go down to performance. Which would technically be like if we were to go down to balanced. This is the this is what you should expect as in a performance lift if you were to use performance mode FSR 4. You should expect this level of performance from your device while playing Crimson Desert. Maybe we don't need the full 35 TDP. We can probably get away with like 25 for these. Oops. And then we go back to performance. You could probably still get almost 90% of your performance out of it at 25 TDP. But this is what you should expect performance wise if you were to go to FSR 4 performance versus FSR 3 balanced. The problem is that still nowhere near close to like a stable 40 or something. Still a 30 FPS experience regardless. So that's how I always felt about it. Okay, well that's pretty much it for today. I'm not gonna spend too much other time on it. Appreciate y'all watching. Thank y'all as always. If you enjoy the content, obviously don't forget to take a look at some of the YouTube stuff. Of course, a lot of optimizations over there, liking the stream, all that good jazz. Appreciate you as always. But until next time, ladies and gents, stay safe, stay beautiful, stay out the way, stay in the house because of the air quality is trash in certain parts of the world right now. So, yeah, appreciate y'all. Catch y'all in the next one, though. I'll be back tomorrow. Peace.